All right. Welcome back to another video. We are once again delving into Terraria 1.4.4. I did my changelog videos, and those were just those. And now that I've gotten time to think about what else I should do, honestly, I've just had other things that I want to do. So I'm like, let's find something that's new and different, but that I can do, in a short amount of time, because I still have no idea if people are even interested in the videos I want to make. I don't know what people want to see either. Like, obviously, there was, the swords, which I think everyone has done their videos on, because, all the people that do this for a living or that have an actual fan base where that, motivates them to actually make content is like, yeah, let's go highlight the swords. And if I did a video on the swords, it would, one, be very late, and two, it would just be like super overdone at this point, right? Like, everyone knows what the swords do. And I do not have the comedical talent or novel content ability to make it that more interesting, I don't think. Maybe one day, but not today. Anyways, this music is loud as hell. I don't know if it's loud as hell for you guys, but it is for me. So let's turn this down a little bit. I've been beating around the bush for like 2 minutes now. We're looking at the spears today. We're not looking at all the spears, because I think almost all of these spears did get some sort of change in some way or shape or form. The normal spear got somewhat of a buff, because you can now... Or no, wait, no, that got a nerf, because you can't hit jellyfish with them when they're using their attack. And the tridents... what is it that they did? They gave like underwater breathing or something, or you could like swing them fast. There's some small change to tridents that help them underwater. That doesn't really matter. And then all of the hard mode ore spears got like damage and use time changes, which I'm not particularly interested in. The three I actually want to look at, as you can see in my inventory, are the ones which, if you have read the patch notes and everything, and they may have been highlighted in like melee videos, because the melee overhaul was the big thing for Terraria 1.4 as far as balance goes. These ones are the ones that got mechanical changes. And it doesn't say in their tooltip at all, but basically what they do is that they release a wave of damage, and it's supposed to just like increase their reach and just how they function. I don't actually know how useful they're going to be, because when testing it, it doesn't seem like it's incredibly, like, it doesn't increase their viability massively. Although there is one reason why I think it could, at least in like normal mode and expert mode at least. I don't think that these will be that useful in like master mode, because they're a little too precise, which I'll explain in a sec. The thing is, though, that this wave, which I'll just demonstrate, we have a rotted fork here. I should probably take off my little phantasmal dragon right now, since it'll get in the way. But if I shoot out with the rotted fork, you can see that it has this red wave in front of it, or like it just looks like an extended spear point. And all of them have this. The Dark Lance has this, and Gungnir has this. And these are the three weapons that have this. This mechanic is affected by attack speed, and it's kind of weird because there's not that many ways to gain attack speed with spears. The only ways are through accessories and armor. You can't get them through modifiers. I don't know what stat like they're missing that makes it so you can't get legendary on them, but you cannot get speed buffs on spears. But you can still buff this through armor, such as the beetle armor and the the fire gauntlet. I think the celestial shell also gives you like 15% attack speed or something. So that's significant. And you can see it like very clearly. Let's see, what's like the max range? So, well, first of all, let's just take these off, and I'll show you just like what this looks like base. Let me put this somewhere else and switch all of our armor off. I don't know if this actually gives you, this might give you a little bit of melee speed base, but the beetle scale mail armor, it gives you like a stacking attack speed buff. So as you're attacking enemies, the spear range should grow, is what I get out of that. But as you can see, I cannot reach the dummy. I can still reach it with the bigger lances because they have more reach. But yeah, you can see it's pretty short. And as you add attack speed, you can actually hit the dummy from further. It's not like, it's kind of hard to see right? And then, you know, you can hit it from like right here. If I take off the celestial shell, I can no longer hit the dummy. So it is significant. But it's like, it's weird. It doesn't seem that significant. Like, it doesn't feel that significant, right? You're like, wow, you move like a couple of pixels away and you can hit it from a couple more pixels away. So yeah, it's weird. Kind of weird because it's kind of hard to see how much more viable it's gonna make the spears. It certainly makes them more viable because it's literally just a buff to what they were before. They were just completely basic before, and now they have this little, you know, I guess it's not really little, it's a big range increase. Like, I mean, the Gungnir has like a third of its range added, or maybe even more from this thing, because, you know, it's not that, doesn't have a huge range to begin with. Like, you can hit this dummy from down here. That's pretty good. The other thing is that you can actually get like a lot more damage out of this if you actually hit both the spear and its projectile, not the projectile, the wave. But that's basically just the spears and what they do. Honestly, this is probably too long of a video just going over 3 spears, bro. I tend to overcomplicate things and be like, oh, but this and this and this, and, you know, I'm stupid, and holy moly, this is taking too long. Oh my god, I'm hungry. That usually creeps in there or something. I'm kind of hungry. That's that. I think I want to test this. We're going to take this onto a world that has a corruption, or not a corruption, a crimson. Let me grab some, like, I'll keep most of my accessories. I don't really care. Maybe I shouldn't do that. I don't know, bruh. I'll go grab like a different character or something. I do want to actually try one boss fight. I want to try the Brain of Cthulhu with the Rotted Fork. I want to see if you can actually make something like this work, like against the Brain of Cthulhu. It's never been that bad, honestly, the Rotted Fork against the Brain of Cthulhu, like specifically. Although the Brain of Cthulhu did get buffed, so I want to see if I can beat it. Okay, I'm in a new world, and I have some sort of a setup that I think would be reasonable for fighting the Brain of Cthulhu. And we're just going to do a fight really quick here. This might actually take a couple of tries because the Brain of Cthulhu got buffed. So he's actually kind of dangerous now. I'm not doing this in Master Mode because I don't think the spears are going to be that useful in Master Mode regardless. But I mean, who knows? I could be completely wrong on that. All right, we've gotten to our little crimson here. Why the hell am I lagging? Am I lagging? It kind of feels like I'm lagging. Why would I be lagging? Is it world gen? Let us take a gander at the boss here. Let's just go mine out these hearts. We can do it 2 times, so, you know, if we fail the first time, then we can try it again. Let me out, bro. I should probably light this up and actually set up some platforms or something, since I think it would kind of be a disastrous mistake to not do that at all. All right, I've set up a little arena here. We should have a fairly balanced setup for a little Brain of Cthulhu fight. It says Master Mode. Why did I just say that? It's Expert Mode. Like, what? Man, I just fooled all you guys for like 1/2 a second there. We're not fighting in the Master Mode Brain of Cthulhu with a Rotted Fork. At least not right now, before I know that it's actually, like, valid. We got some lovely little hearts down here. So we'll just break these and have on with our fight. This will probably be a absolute disaster because I haven't fought the Brain of Cthulhu in a while. What is my character doing? Just get down that god dang staircase. I guess we can still see it on the minimap for now. Hey guys, how are you guys doing? I just messed up. How did I not end up going upwards? Okay, so for these enemies, I mean, the Rotted Fork is absolutely, like, awesome. It's always been great, I think, at dealing with the creepers. Any sort of ranged piercing attack is great for the creepers. So, you know, we've got the Rotted Fork now, and it does this a little more effectively because it can hit twice, which I don't think it could before. I don't think you could, like, just hit enemies 2 times with the, with hitboxes like this. But, you know, it hits them from a longer range. I mean, like, look at this. You're actually wrecking it. And this is Expert Mode, right? It's not normal mode, Brain of Cthulhu or anything. I don't know how this is going to fare against it when it goes into its second form. I also haven't fought it in its second form yet, since the buffs. So this might actually be kind of scary. Looks like we're doing fairly well, though. I mean, I haven't even taken a hit yet, so it definitely works. And I mean, look at this. The Brain of Cthulhu cannot even move if it, fools me with one of its little, Oh, that's the one. Oh, shit. There's over there. Got it here. Oh, dude. Is it supposed to get dark like this, or is that just a debuff I got from an enemy? Damn, it's like... Yikes, this is hard, and it doesn't show up on the minimap, so you kind of just have to poke at whichever one. Ah, no, it was the corner. Stop! Where is it? Oh, no. Oh, I have a bigger potion than I'm supposed to. Wow, this is... like... not... Jeez, dude. Okay. Well, that should have just been a 100% balanced setup for the Brain of Cthulhu, so you can definitely just do that. The Rotted Fork works perfectly well for, like, expert mode. That's rather difficult, though. Like, you have to play on not knowing which is which by sight for a while there, and you can't see it on the mini-map anymore, so you can't just cheat with the mini-map and see which one it is, right? So that is the Rotted Fork there. You can see it handled itself pretty well. I'm pretty happy with how it's going. I mean, like, that worked about just as well as any other just standard decent weapon against the Brain of Cthulhu, and that's after significant buffs, right? So it's pretty cool. I can see these being rather useful, and I think that the buffs are pretty cool. I think that that's going to just about do it, though. This might end up being just like a much more long-winded video than it needed to be, considering I'm going over 3 spears. But, that's kind of what I do. I just make things way too long for no reason. But I hope that you enjoy the video. If you got any more suggestions for things for me to look at, I would highly appreciate them, since, there's a lot of things in Terraria 1.4.4, and I have no idea what to focus on. So, leave a comment. That's going to be all for today, though, and I shall see you in the next video.